guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you're joining me today for this video because it's going to be a good one, and I know I had a lot of questions about this and I searched for videos just like this on YouTube, and so you are watching Am I Ready for a Second Baby? If you want to see if you're ready for a second baby, learn all about pregnancy from the start to the finish and all other motherhood related stuff, be sure to click subscribe and click that bell so the notifications are on and you don't miss a thing. So if you clicked on this video, I'm assuming you probably are thinking you may want 2 kids. Now you just want to know when is the right time and when you are ready to tackle it. How do you know it's time? Will you be able to handle 2? These are just a couple questions that I asked before trying for baby number 2. I have a son, if you're new to my channel, and he is 3 right now, but when he turned 2, I started thinking, oh wow, he's getting older, and if I want him to have a sibling that's kind of close in age, I need to get thinking about that, and I just kind of felt that timing was right. Which brings me to my first point, and that means if you feel like it's right, it probably is. So you'll know when the time's right based on how old your first child is, if you feel financially ready, if you feel ready stably as far as where you're living. There's a lot of things that go into that, but I know for us, it was the timing thing with how old Reed was getting that we just felt it was time to start trying for a second because we wanted them to be close in age. So to make this decision easier, I have 7 things I want you to start thinking about. And by the time you're done this video, hopefully you'll have your answer as to whether or not you're ready for a second baby. So point number 1 is you will inevitably wing it a lot more with the second than you did with the first. There will be no baby books, no Googling, just diapers, wipes, and a few outfits and you are good to go. Now I know when I found out that I was pregnant with baby number 2, I recently found out it was a boy, which makes it a lot easier because I already have all the boy clothes, which is awesome. If it had been a girl, I'm sure I would have bought some more girl clothes, but honestly when it comes down to it, you don't need that much for a newborn. And it's so easy and you already know what you're doing. So this is such an easy one that you don't have to have all those baby books. You already know, you've been there, you've done that, and you can keep moving on to just enjoying your baby. Number 2 is even in your worst moments, you will still love being a parent. I sometimes don't like how in our society it basically says that when you're a parent your life is over, you can't travel, you can't go have fun, you can't stay out late, and I think it's so wrong because kids are the biggest blessing and they add so much to our life. In my opinion, I feel like it's quite the opposite. Your life has just begun, and even though there will be challenges, just lighten up and enjoy your kids. So no matter whether you have 1 or 2 kids, you're still going to love being a parent, and although there will be challenges with adding a second, I think it's still going to be so rewarding, maybe even more so rewarding because you get to watch the bond between them now. Number 3 is time with your partner is going to be more important than ever. Now it's 2, less alone time, less communication. You get the point. You will have to make time and make it a priority. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt, but if you like what you see so far, why don't you consider subscribing to my channel? It's free and it's fun and you can join us and you won't miss out on any of my future uploads. Number 4 is kids forgive and forget. So like I said before, you don't have to be a perfect parent to be a great parent. They will learn and benefit from the mistakes that you made. So relax and don't be too hard on yourself. Kids do forgive and forget. That doesn't mean that we want to make a ton of mistakes, but to just relax and know that it's going to be okay. And number 5 is sibling love. It's such a beautiful thing that you don't want to miss out on, and I look forward every day to welcoming my new little guy, to see my big guy get to love on the little one because he constantly is kissing my belly and telling him he loves him already, and it's just been a couple months, so I know that that bond is going to keep going and it's going to be really special to get to encourage them when they are together, that they're on the same team and that they're working together. And of course there's going to be a bit of sibling rivalry at times, that's inevitable, but I just want to make it my goal that we are all on the same team and there's a purpose for all of us, and to just love each other and be there for each other through the end. Number 6 is doing the right thing seems less important the second time around. So of course, maybe with your first, you had time to make your own organic baby food, to cloth diaper, to do all these things that you spent months preparing as you were pregnant and you didn't have a toddler to chase around. You prepared and you thought about what would be the best for that baby. And although we would love to be able to do that with the second as well, there are going to be some things that are going to have to go because we do have a toddler now. And as much as we want to do everything perfect, there's going to be things that we aren't going to be able to keep up with. And that's okay. That's just part of being a parent and choosing what's most important. So if organic baby food is super important to you and you can do that, I found it super easy. You just buy organic frozen food. Same thing as if you would buy regular, so it's really not an extra step. But there are things that maybe you'll have to let go because you just don't have the time. It's okay to not be perfect, and it's okay to just do your best as a parent and know that your child is going to turn out just fine. Number 7 is a little bit of a negative one, but nothing to really worry about because it's just short-lived. But oftentimes your firstborn will tend to revert to more baby-like ways, and that's just because they are around a baby now. And so to get attention, if they feel like they're not getting all of your attention, they may do things like the baby, thinking that that will get your attention. The good news is this is just a stage, it will pass, and everything will be fine. So hopefully you feel a little more confident and you've thought about some things now with this. Obviously there's so much to adding a second child. It's a huge decision and it's not easy to make that decision. I know for us, we did struggle with it for quite a few months and we thought we were going to start trying and then we would put it off and say, let's just wait, we don't think this is the ideal time. So don't feel bad about that. Take the time that you need to make sure you are ready because you want to know when you're welcoming that second child that it was a planned decision and that you are 100% confident that you can handle it because no one wants to go into something feeling like they aren't prepared or ready. But also don't overthink it. I think too many times we overthink things. I'm an only child and it definitely was easy for me to get nervous and worried, and I'm also a girl, and so having boys was definitely an adjustment for my mind, but I'm like so excited about it because I see how wonderful Reed is, and I know that having another is just going to be as wonderful, if not better, because I get to watch the two of them grow up together and to have that bond. I definitely think it's going to be great. You guys are going to be awesome. Be sure to click like on this video, drop a comment if you have anything to add or any questions that you have, or if you're thinking about adding a second one soon, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye.